Oh, mate, I'll tell you what, these beds, these rock. Seriously, wow. Why have I been sleeping on the floor for all these years? This is just like being at home. Serious. This mattress is amazing. And a lovely sleep. What time we got now? 6:44. And I'm really glad I bought the wool blanket. Seriously. Um, when was it? 5 o'clock? Just around 5 o'clock. I checked down at the temperature, which I got down the floor. It said 12 degrees C, 98% humidity. Because the thunderstorms didn't come, it didn't clear all the humidity. So it's been really dense, if that's a term I can use for that description. A good little tip I found out about these wool blankets is, at first I just draped it over me and just let it hang down. But of course, your natural movement when you sleep, it has a tendency to just slide and shift and nearly fall off. So I just decided to really tuck it in, just cocoon myself. Um, all over my boots, still got my boots on. Completely encapsulated yourself. And of course, I had no woolly hat, so it went over my head because I felt like the heat was escaping through my head. Um, so that was a good lesson learned. And I just used my smock as a pillow. Very comfortable it is too. You know, it does make you realise, all of the kit that's out there. Um, you don't really need it. God, I can't believe I said that. But yeah, anything under your head's a good pillow. All these inflatable ones that slip and slide around. Man, I don't think I'll need them from now on. I've learned a lot about this camp so far. A hell of a lot. Which is great. Uh, to me, that's one of the big things. I love it. Well, what I think I might do now is put the smock on because it's a bit chilly and go over and collect some more firewood for breakfast. Get a cup of tea on. Rabbit number two, and I've got some. It's that Swiss bread with all of the linseeds and soya in. Is it Volgan or something? Lovely stuff. So got some rabbit and toast. Very strange. Anyway, morning people. Back soon. That's pretty much as humid as it can be without getting soaking wet everywhere. So I'm gonna have another pop at the old natural firelighting. So it should be interesting in the humidity again, really, which is all good fun. Well, second thoughts, I think I'll just lie for a bit more. You know what it's like. Um, yeah, it's cool. I'll tell you what was cool though. Um, Earlier on, an hour or so ago, a little birdie looked like a robin, redbreast, but I wasn't sure. He landed right on the corner of the tarp. I can just see his little tail poking down from the bottom. Inquisitive little bugger because he started to peck along the basher, finding out what it was because I suppose it's new to him, isn't it? All this sort of stuff. And then he got a bit brave and he started jumping around and dancing all over the top of the basher. And then I think his curiosity got the better of him, and he flew off down to a lower level, just up there, and perched himself on a wide branch. He's looking at me, wondering, what's that? And it's great being this close to nature. And earlier on, I just heard a fox walk past. It must have been, what, 15, 20 yards, not much. And being up here, you can just survey everything. It's amazing, it really is. But it would be nice if, like, a deer or two, because there are deer in these woods, walked across. I'll have to find myself on one of their trails and just try and camp back a bit off it so I can see them. But yeah, the sun's coming through now. And I saw not a full moon, but a moon just up there last night. That was lovely. It was just casting shadows through the trees. Yeah, it's little moments like this which I think are nice. It really is. It's hard to explain. You have to be here and do it, if that makes sense. Yeah, because we can't capture everything on camera. I mean, that'd just be nuts to attempt to. I can just get a head cam and record every single second of the whole thing and edit it. That'll take ages. But no, if you can see what I see, little birdies everywhere. It's beautiful up here. Shit. Missed him, he run off. Wow. He could have passed across that trail there. And as soon as I turned the camera on, he seen me straight away and legged it. Damn it. Right, just went and got some firewood now. That's all sorted out and ready to go. And I might have to take this smock off soon because it's starting to warm up again. So the chilliness is gone, if you know what I mean. But it's still really, really humid. So got to be careful because the little biting insects, they're about, believe me. It's lovely and quiet now without all that frigging music we had last night. Seriously. Oh, it's not as dry as I thought. And then have to do. Whew. I think one of the important things to remember is success of a good fire is in its preparation. It's really worth taking the time to make sure you have got everything you need, plus a little bit more. That little plus a bit more could bring dividends. You couldn't believe it. That's not just extra fuel, but extra little bits like this. Because for some reason, if the fire does go down and you need to get it started again, you haven't got to start hunting around for more small dry stuff. You've got some in reserve if you need to restart it. So that is the base of our fire lay there. I'm going to hunt around for some more pieces this size now. I don't know if I said it last night or what. I don't know if you guys see it alright because it was dark and the talks and all the rest of it. It's just dry grass from our garden. So I'm just going to make a tiny little hole in the middle for the char cloth out of the special tin that Chris kindly gave me, bless him. I've got my own one, it's a lot bigger than this, but this one, this is also ideal for the field. The old Altoids, pretty much legendary in the old bushcraft world. So I'm going to work my way up to the chaga. I'm just going to get used to the old char cloth at first. But if it's anything like yesterday, I don't think we're going to have a problem, to be honest. Yeah. Right, let's put them back in there. Right, let's put that safe. That's it. Flint and char cloth. Very, very lucky down here in the south of England because I can get top grade flint. And I do mean the top stuff. Really, really is. It's you get bits, I don't know, the size of a football, some of it, and you crack it in half and it's jet black, pure all the way through. There we go. So we'll get that in there quick because it's not going to take long for that to go. Yeah, baby. Come on, baby. Get going, get going, get going. Well, these the bark on this stuff is pretty. Yeah, that's good. I think we'll be okay. Wow, that was a close call. Just goes to show it doesn't go perfect all the time. Yeah, there's enough heat in there. I think we've got enough fuel as well. All good, nothing bad. Hey, mate. Sorry, mate. God, that's crackling, that isn't it? Wow, it's like a bloody blast furnace, isn't it? What is this stuff? Gee whiz. Talk about snack crackling popwood, that is, isn't it? Bloody hell. That's pine of some sort. Blimey, look at that. It's like I think it's the wind, the breeze now and again that's fanning that. Blimey. Never seen that before. Yeah, success. The natural way. Wow. You can see the angle I'm cutting it with. I want it to be like that. But as I said, this is probably one of the best battening tools you can get for the price. 20 quid, what's that, 30 bucks? But they do need some work doing to them. Yeah, it's a lot easier to work like this. Woo, Beetlejuice.
As you can see, this is a good way to get some shavings, so if you do find some fat wood or something like that, this would be ideal, wouldn't it? Yeah, that's it. Make it nice and thin on here. That do me. Yeah, and you know you want to be seeing the mantis in action. Oh, look at that crackly pine going on. So what I want to do is I'm using the piney sort of resiny sort of wood to start fire, but the main fuel is going to be beech, because I don't really want to be smoking this over resinous wood, because it's just going to make it taste crap, and it's just not right. You shouldn't do it. Yeah, you can get a lovely pool. Look at that. Just makes it easy for when you're putting the old the meat on it, you know. But obviously, once you make it this sharp, you want to put it somewhere safe, where it's not going to cause any harm. You don't just leave it lying around carelessly, because that's bad news, brother. That's bad news. Alright. We're going to go backwards. Why not? Unorthodox, I know, but don't want to be eating too much. This is a big old rabbit. Can you tell what it is yet? Nice. Right. Now for the first incision. Yes. We got more water. Sorted. All I'll be doing is just loosely tying that. Just putting a bit of weight on it. Right, let's see if she's cooked. Yeah, a little bit more, I think. Wow, awesome. Well, I'll tell you what, that's been boiling for a while now, so pretty much guaranteed that that's safe to drink. Yeah, I think a nice cup of tea is the start of the day. Give your old coffee a bit of a miss. Well, check out that bread. Absolutely love this stuff. It's jam packed full of goodies. And I've just got a white stick and we're just going to toast it. Nice and simple. Nice and simple.
I'll have toast. A little piece of toast. Well, then I started getting older. I hated this, I hated that. Expensive steak was ludicrous and cafes couldn't cater for the finer things in life. The upper crust was not for me. I could tell that. So I'd go back home, switch the kitchen light on, put the grill on, slip a slice under, and have toast.
Well, I must say, this is a nice relaxed approach way of doing breakfast. It reminds me of Scott and I camped over at his place. And yeah, it's a lovely way to do it. Just take it easy. Just eat as you go. Oh, that's a strong old cup of tea. Whoa. Bucker. Wow, look at that. That's come out alright, isn't it? Not too bad. Not too bad. Shit, that's lovely. Look at that. Mmm. Oh, smoke. What is it? The bloody smoke in a fire. You know what I'm talking about, don't you? Fires are around, no matter where you sit, changes and goes right at you. Mmm. That's delicious. I think without the spice it could be pretty mundane, but that really makes it. And that bread is amazing. Wow. That is top. Can you spot the difference? Check it out. What a massive difference in range and fragmentation too. Excellent. Top drawer that. Well, that's done really well, that Milbank bag. Got loads out of that. Twice in total. So I've been drinking a lot. But it is a bit of a pain, keep boiling up, you know, before you use it. But there you go. I should imagine if you put loads of charcoal in there and sand and, I don't know, stuff like that, I think you'd probably be a little bit better. But anyway, done really well. Proud of myself because I've only been taking out what's needed at the time. And it's a good rule of thumb because I've just been pretty much laying asleep there. Setting my boots on. First time in a while, I sort of let it slip a bit, so I'm a bit gutted. But yeah, had my boots on, so if anything did happen, it's literally just grab that and run. Okay, I might leave that behind. I mean, if I can, I'll probably grab the blanket as well, because with that you've got loads of options. Wool blankets are great, they really, really are. And to be honest, I'm really glad I took it. 12 degrees, sleeping out here with just a t-shirt and trousers and boots on, not a very good idea. So for wool blanket, not a problem, perfect. The old Glock's been doing okay. I mostly use it for battening, as I probably mentioned. Haven't really battened with it, if I'm honest. It's done the job, you know. It needs a leaner grind on there one day. But mate, for 20 quid, you can't moan, you really can't. Fire's pretty much been left to die down now. Just going to take the wood down to the stream and just submerge them till they're fully extinguished, and then just hide them out of the way. Then I'm going to get that bag of water, which I collected in from the Milbank bag, fill it up with water from the stream, and I'm just going to pour all over that. So I'm really happy that it's out. This time of year, I know it's rained a little bit, but my God, the ground is very, very dry. And we're surrounded by leaf litter, etc. So really make sure it's been put out. The bed itself, complete success. I didn't need the support bar across the top. So I think the important rule of thumb is when you do your tripods, try and make them pyramidal rather than the two sticking straight up and the third one coming out at a 45 maybe. It just makes it a lot more stronger. I mean, they built pyramids for a reason, because they're strong. So yeah, two pyramids and two relatively strong sort of poles on the outside there. It's a shame trees can't grow the same thickness all the way, because this piece here, that's bang on, it's perfect. And the wool blanket, if anyone's interested, there they are. Quite hard to find for some reason, I don't know why. I should imagine someone's got some somewhere, so yeah, thoroughly recommending. They really are nice and thick. Lovely. Really, really impressed with that. And the basher. Well, we didn't get no rain, so I can't really verify that it's okay. But yeah, as far as the colours go, it's a bit of a contrast compared to what's around us. I mean, there's a big difference. It's still growing on me, so at the moment I'm still a DPM fan. So yeah, it's quite lucky really. I mean, you look where the trees are spaced regarding the size of the basher. They're pretty much tailor-made. I mean, I just couldn't believe it. Really couldn't believe it. A stroke of luck. And when we done the Christmas dinner camp, Lone Wolf and I was making our way back to the vehicle and come across this pile of stumps. And I said to him, do you know what, I'd love to take one home, or at least get it to where I camp. But it just seems heavy. But, mate, with that little pack on, that's nothing. So I just grabbed that and just shimmied it up the hill, put it up here, and that's where it's going to bloody stay. Because I'll tell you what, I don't know how I got on without a good stump, if you know what I mean. So yeah, that's made my life so much easier. It really, really has. And yeah, it's like a bedside table really, with the little candle on there and whatnot. And yeah, it's really, really cool. It's worked out really well. So yeah, it's been a success. Great to get away from it all once again, apart from the music. Well, that was shit, wasn't it? Never expected that. But I learned a lot, and I hope some of you guys did as well. I mean, the beauty with this community is everyone knows certain things about certain things, but there's not one person that knows it all. It's an important point to remember. We're all learning, we're all at different stages of our learning, and all the time Google, YouTube is free. I suggest you make the most of it and upload what you can, because you know the feedback I get from my subscribers is amazing. It really, really is. I mean, I truly didn't realise how much my videos reached out to people. You know, people with all sorts of problems from what they've had to deal with in their past, and I suppose encouraging the guys to get out and just to be able to think for yourself without any distractions and feel a sense of accomplishment for what you achieve. It's brilliant. I really can't believe the feedback, dude. It's amazing. I can't believe it. So yeah, from the bottom of my heart, I really, really mean a big thanks to all of my subscribers. The old people that's stuck from the beginning, and you know, the new guys who are just coming on and saying, yeah, awesome vids, I'm going to watch them all. It's just brilliant, it really is. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the video. I know it's been a very, very long video. I just couldn't help but film it as much as I could, you know, because as I said, it's been a long, long time. I think it's January was the last time I've done a solo camp, which is bloody disgraceful on my part. But you know, as social meetups and whatnot sort of rolled on, sort of just got left. But I'm back now, and I'm hoping to do some more soon. So yep, it's time to strike camp now. But because this is such a secluded spot, and the effort I've put into this bed, I'm going to leave all of the structure there. I'm going to take the mattress tube section, the basher, the blanket, and yeah, pretty much leave it all there. I mean, there's enough. I'll tell you what I could do. The bracken that I've collected that's in there, I'm going to stow underneath this holly tree because that's going to be in full-time bloom all the way through the whole year. So when the bracken dries out, I mean, I could go to this place for pretty much dry-ish sort of tinder. That's the plan. And yeah, always try and think ahead, you know, because you know if you keep coming to the same spot, you could, if you're not careful, you don't think enough, you could use up all of the local resources within the immediate vicinity and come unstuck. So it just makes sense to travel far and wide, bring stuff back. Don't use up what's immediately around you. So yeah, alright then, I'll strike now. It makes a good little work surface as well. Everything's off the ground. There's so many bonuses for this style of bed, you know. Well, there's the Bergen I was using. As you can see, what on the says on the label there. They've been out for, as I said, I think about 18 months, maybe 2 years. They're not too bad. They're not really tough, if you know what I mean. I just prefer the older kit, if I'm honest. But for the size of the pack and the camo and the carry options, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. I'll probably give that, say, 7 out of 10. I also brought this along for the trip, but I'm glad I refrained from using it because I wanted to brush up on my chopping. So it's always good to have backup because you never know, do you? You never know. Also, a quick mention about the smock and the trousers. Some of you probably understand that it's MTP, British Army issue, multi-terrain pattern camouflage. I brought the Gen 2 trousers, second generation, and they're the ones with all of the buttons with another bit of material over the top of them. I think it's to stop dust getting in and to stop them getting snagged on camouflage netting, etc. But personally, I mean, this is not having a pop at it, this is my own personal opinion, right? Everyone's got an opinion. It was a bit too fiddly for me to get the button open quickly. It really was. And for me, they make these buttons big and the pockets big for a reason, because you can get lots of stuff in them quickly. The last thing I want to do is to faff around trying to undo a button because it's got another flap of material over the top. You've got to take it out of the way and then like didn't want to do it. Didn't want to do it. I do like the idea of the PCS, personal carry system, smock. They're great, but they're a bit heavier than these. And if I'm honest, this is again, it's just personal experience. All of the pockets is a pretty much identical design than the Soldier 95 stuff, which I got on with years ago. And for me, it's more than enough room to carry stuff. I mean, I always put the draw cord around my waist underneath and fold it over like this. That creates one huge pocket if you really wanted to just stow stuff in there. Stop it all falling through the bottom. So I don't see the need for loads of pockets and zips and stuff everywhere, because you know, these have got more than enough. You know, they're brilliant pieces of kit. I just love them. And as I say, they're lightweight, they dry a lot quicker when they're soaking wet. But the pockets that I've got on it is more than enough. Same with the trousers, you know, simple, lightweight, quick and easy to get stuff in and out of. So that's the Gen 1, the Generation 1 MTP. And they're getting quite hard to get hold of now for some reason. But they're more expensive than the new stuff with all of the pockets and God knows what all over them. So only time will tell which ones last the longest and which ones have failures all over them because there's zips and stuff everywhere. Only time will tell. So I just wanted to point that out because some of you are saying, oh, the Moss Smock hasn't got buttons exposed, it's got a flap. It's the Generation 1, the first ones that ever come out of these before they upgrade them. They do a Gen 3 trousers now, which is like special forces stuff, there's just pockets all over them. So just a heads up on your MTP kit. Oh yeah, I remember someone, I forget who I was, sorry mate, he was asking about the sunglasses I wear. Now, I used to wear just cheap, crappy, I don't know, fake ones, whatever, for like 20 quid, whatever. But I managed to take the plunge and get something half decent. Got them shipped over from America. But as to my cost, I found out that Simon at Wilderness Leisure has just got them in as well for a lot cheaper. So it's bloody typical. That's the manufacturer there. I think they call them Spec Ops or something. But I'll tell you one thing, they're brilliant. I mean, these particular ones, they're actually tailored for people who've got a narrow face, a bit like myself. And the lenses are toughened. So you're just chopping away through God knows what with your machete and bits flying everywhere. You've got some safety glasses in effect. One thing I liked about these was this area here. I don't know about you, but when you're driving or whatever and the sun comes in from the side, it gets into your eyes this way. This blocks it all out, as you can see. Really, really comfortable. They do come with some sort of foam gasket that goes inside, but I just think that's crap. I just took them off. I just prefer just straight sunglasses. So yeah, that's the manufacturer, WX. And if I can find the Not sure what the model number is now. That's it. Arrow. New one that's just come out. I think there's some charcoal lens. But if you're one of you guys who walk down the street and like to look at the ladies, they can see your eyes in these. So be warned. So there you go, mate. That's the glasses I wear. I hope that helps. Right, that's it. The camper's been dismantled, sort of. That's going to stay there, as I said, because we're really just secluded up here. It is pretty cool. There's the Bergen hanging up, ready to go. That's the bag, panel marker bag. I brought the rabbits up in. Tree stump's going to stay. That's going to be a permanent feature because that is just so helpful. And I'm going to put the top brace just on there, just to keep it off the ground and stop it getting damp, really. So I suppose I could use that as firewood as it dries out. And another sort of log there leaning up so it doesn't rot on the floor. All of the bracken, in time that's all dry, providing me with some tinder with a bit of luck, because we're pretty much not too bad for the rain up there, and that's going to be like that all the way through the winter as well. So yeah, there we are. Quite a sturdy frame actually, really impressed. I didn't fall out of it or didn't collapse, nothing. It's yeah, no need for noggins, eh Pete? Yeah, all good. Right, here's some advice for people wanting to put Bergens on if you haven't sort of done it before. Make sure these are nice and loose so it hangs like that. Then once you've got it on your back, then you can adjust it to your body. Something this size, you want it top of your back to the bottom of your back, and you just pull these straps here. The only thing with this, because it's only a patrol pack, you haven't got a waist belt, so it's a good point of thumb to make sure that it is up there and you haven't got too much room there, so you just keep pulling it in so it doesn't feel too bad. Then you've got your sternum strap. Keep load secure. These are designed to carry radios and such like, which can be bloody heavy, so there's my voice. It makes it a lot easier to move across country. If you had it like I had it like that earlier, you'd be like this, your back's going to get screwed within a kilometre. Pretty simple. So that's the way I've always done it. Always make sure the straps are loose before you put it on. Don't take it off, leave them tight and then go to put it on and then struggle. No, it's not good. Because sometimes if they are heavy you could pull your back. And if you pull your back miles from anywhere, you could be in serious shit. So it just pays to note, you know, just a little details, little silly things like this. So you just put it up on your back, nice and tight. Give it a little move around to make sure it's not slipping all over the place, and you're good to go. That's the end of a nice long video. Some of you guys said to me, when are you doing your long overnights again? There's one of them. I had a thoroughly brilliant time. Really enjoyed myself. Learnt loads as you do, and I hope it's helped encourage anyone else to do similar things. So yeah, it's great to be back, and the sun comes out as we speak. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay funky.